Alright, so we're going to try the tourist trap hard. Okay. So, well, this is loading. What's the difference between the easy and hard? Well, they're pretty much the same course. But if you remember, the first one was kind of a straight putt at the hole. This one's a little longer. Right? So, it changes a little bit, but where the real challenge comes into play is a lot of the holes will be the same, but what you'll find is that these a lot of the places where you had barriers, you don't have. Now, I'm giving you this explanation because this is, kind of the first hard course you have access to. So, again, let's, I may not explain this in further videos, but, what we want to do is get this ball probably as close to the hole. Now, if we bank it off the left-hand side at a certain angle, we might actually have a shot at a hole-in-one, but our real focus is just getting it down there. Okay, it'll bounce off. Okay, that looks like a pretty solid, pretty makeable putt. Okay, so that's just a par, right? So again, there's your hard level, right? So let's see, now we want to go, look, you can go through the middle here. You can also go around. And if you hit it hard enough, you can get a bounce off and come there. So I'm going to take the approach of going around. Okay. See, there's a bad spot because now that I've gone around, it brings you back here for my second shot. I think that was a fluke. So yeah, of course I'm going to try again. I get it down there. Keep in mind that was my second stroke because I had a bad bounce. That's probably a par? Yeah. So there could have easily been a birdie, but that's what happens sometimes, especially on the hard courses, is you get those bounces. Now if we come down here and we look through here, we can see, okay, we got a clear shot through the barrel. So I think what I'm going to do is hit it straight through the barrel, but hard, and see if we can get all the way around to the hole. Okay, let's see where that ends us up. So sometimes it's based on the bounce, but let's see if we can bounce this off the wall and maybe get close to the hole. Oh, very close. Alright. Got another par? Okay. So you can see this is similar, but the objective has changed a little bit. So there's no way to get directly back to it. So we definitely want to try and, I think, get in this one. So this becomes the right-hand side. So now our challenge is a little different. We're going to go down the right-hand side. And see what we can get. Should come right through my legs here. Down there. Oh, stop. Oh, see, that's a challenge. So why don't we get a little crazy here? I'm gonna come over here. Let's see. Come over here and see if we can bounce it off this wall toward the hole. Oh, see, that didn't work. Let's try it again. Oh! We almost made that. So, what I could have done pretty easily when I was down there is just put it out here and have a straight shot at the hole. But, hey, I like to take risks. Is that a bogey? Yeah, that's a bogey. Alright. Alright. So if you notice, this hole looks exactly like the other hole, except there's no way to bounce it. I mean, could you hit it at just the right angle and get it down there? Maybe, but if there's a trick to this one, I don't know it. Maybe check some other videos for tricks, but I'm going to hit it out there. Okay. That's a good pace. Now, if I do this just right, I may have a chance at the hole. I want to get that ball barely rolling. Of course, it takes down the middle, so yeah. Okay. So let's see if we can make this. Okay. So you can see how these courses can be hard, right? So one of the things I'm trying to do here is kind of throw things up. So all right, here now we have another very challenging hole. They put the hole out in the middle of the water, but we got to be at a certain spot. So I'm going to try and hit this to get it to where I have a straight shot at the hole. That was actually decently well done. Do I have a shot at the hole? I actually think I do. It's a little bit rough, but I've got one. So it's either going to go in the hole or it's going to go off to the right in the water. And it went in the hole. So, you know, look, I mean, that's an eagle. You can see you had 4 shots to get it in there. So even a birdie is good on this one. But if you can get it down here to where you have a straight shot, you at least have a chance. Okay. Here's another challenging hole. There's no cup this time. We have to get it down there on our own. So, how do we do that? Well, we've got a couple of options. We can stop it, try and stop it right here and have a straight putt at it. But, you know, look, this game is fun. I like to see if I can go ahead and get it down there, so I'm going to try and bounce it off the wall and see what happens. Okay. That didn't happen, but here's why I like to try that. Now look at my shot. See this? I actually have a straight shot at the hole. Assuming I don't hit it off course. I actually have a chance at making it. Okay, little left, but no real trouble on the hole. You know, one of the challenging things about these holes sometimes is you know, don't give yourself a hard par, right? So like this one, I'm sure this is probably like a par 3. So what I want to do is try and take it as close to the edge as I possibly can, but I'm not going to risk going too close. So let's see. Okay, I didn't hit that quite as hard as I wanted to, but again, you know, trying to be safe. I'm going to hit it out here. Now I should have a makeable putt to the hole, and it might be par, but that's okay. Is it par? Yes, it's par. Okay. That's okay. No harm, no foul. Alright, now on this one, there's really only one way to get it through, and that's up this. So, you really have to do a careful aim job to get it up here, or you're going to be stuck. Let's see if we can get this just right. See, we missed it, but fortunately for us, we've got a straight shot at it. And we don't want to hit it too hard because it'll bounce all the way out if we hit it too hard. So I'm willing to bet this is a par 4. So I don't memorize the pars off the top of my head. So I think we have a chance at a birdie. We pulled it a little bit. That's likely a par. Yep. Alright, well we gave ourselves a chance at a birdie. Alright. Now this one, keep in mind, it goes down but then it flattens out. So really what we're trying to do is get this guy around with some pace. See, that's too much pace. You see, I wanted to have a lot of pace because that's what happens right there, right? So now we're going to try and bounce it off the wall, go toward the hole. Oh, so close, a little too hard. Because I had that penalty shot, this is likely a par. Oh, okay. Alright. So you can see, similar to what we had last time, we're going to try and get it around that piece of wood. No harm, no foul if we hit that wood, as long as we get past the first one. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Now we have the opportunity to bounce it off this wood. Get it all the way up there. Oh, just off the hole. Alright, so you can see this is similar to another hole, but let's see. Well, we want to barely have it come off. We don't want it to have it go the long way. So, one of the things we're looking at doing is having it barely roll off the edge. Okay, that's going to be good. Now we're going to go down here, and we're going to have a putt at it for a 2. You go all the way down there, you got 2 more putts. Easy. At least. It's going to be at least birdie, maybe. We'll see. Okay, birdie. Alright. These tough portions are tough. Alright. If you watched my video on the easy one, you saw that we had a boundary on the backside. We don't have that anymore. So, really, all we have to do is hit it hard enough to get it around this edge, and then it'll fumble down. So, we just got to give it enough pace to get it around. Oh, just a little too much. Okay, does it get around? Does it get around? Okay, we gave it just enough pace. It'll move around. It should never get stuck up there. I don't think that's possible. But you can see how easy it is to go off the top. And now we probably have a long putt for par. Oh my gosh, are you going to go in? Ugh. Oh, that was the birdie. Okay. Okay. So in the hard courses we'll run across some of these. So there's a strategy here. If we go down here, we can see how the rocks are structured. We can bounce over them. The challenge is bouncing over that second rock unless you hit it hard enough for keeping it in play. So we might aim a little to the right just to be safe. But we're going to take it over, bounce over, come back off the rock. Okay. That's not the greatest spot to end up, but we got it over those rocks. So let's see if we can somehow make this putt. Oh, it's looking okay. Woo. Is that an eagle or a birdie? Ooh, it's an eagle. All right. So another challenge. See this rock? You can potentially try and bounce it up and over this rock. It's really hard to stop it without the right speed. So what do? I feel like this is a 3-putt hole. So I'm going to try and ride the edge. Get it out there far enough. Oh, close. To be able to put it somewhere where I can have a decent third shot at the green. This is likely a par 4. Okay. That should be a makeable putt. Alright. There's a bird. Okay. If you saw the first video of the easy side, look, this goes up. But can you hit it with just enough speed to where if it doesn't make it, it doesn't go off the back? There's our challenge. So let's see if we can do it. That's not going to be enough to get up. It's going to come back down. But this should be easier to do. Got up there. Didn't get in because you can see we've got some concave over there on it. But this is probably a par. Yeah. let's see, okay, we're on 17. Okay. So this is a tight one. So we got to hit this with the right speed to be able to get it all the way across. Oh, just not enough. That should be enough. Oh, that was a nice putt, actually. Wish we could have done that the first time. Okay. So that's a common thing that you'll see with some of these hard ones is no barriers. So, okay. Now we actually want this one to go down these steps. We're on 18. But let's talk about that easy one that we sent. We should be able to fairly easily put this off the edge and get it down there. So I'm actually going to take that chance. Watch this. So I'm going to take that chance. Oh, check that out. How awesome was that? It probably bounced somewhere around here. Bounced all the way down. And now I have a putt for a 2. Let's see if we can somehow make that happen. Oh, and of course we missed it. Okay, but a 3 is probably what, an albatross? Yeah, it's still an albatross. So we'll take that on a par 4. So not quite my record, but you know, you can see this is a good one to show how the difference between, you know, the easy and the hard one, and kind of how it works, right? So it's definitely a lot harder. But thanks for watching the hard one, and be sure to check out the other ones as well.